What are you doing now?
I'm working on a web series for Crackle. It's called Cucks and Cars Getting Coffee. And I'm also coming out with a new line of wrinkled barn jackets called Frumpers for Guys.
Uh-oh, there's trouble in Crazy Land. God, I love it when the kids fight. Steve Bannon has threatened the Murdochs after a member of the Murdoch empire attacked Steve Bannon. Well, it doesn't get much more fun than this, does it? Man, the Republicans, there's just civil wars going on everywhere, and I'm loving every minute of it. Brian Kilmeade, who I met once or twice back in the day, went on Fox and Friends, I don't recommend it, warned Donald Trump, and I would probably agree with Brian Kilmeade on this, even though it makes my skin crawl. I think I'm starting to get boils or something for saying that to listen to Matt Gaetz or Steve Bannon is to lose. If Trump listens to them, he'll lose. And I would agree. He will lose.
And that's how the Democrats raised millions of Mexicans from the dead to vote against you.
Wow, I love that one, Banny. I'm glad I have you as a friend.
Yes, friend.
Because they're crazy people who represent a far-right lunatic viewpoint. One of them was a felon and got pardoned. And Steve Bannon, Matt Gaetz, may be well on his way.
Some guy called me up on the phone. He said, I need you to spit a couple bars about me, Congressman Matt Gaetz. Said I'm a right-wing firebrand with no underage sex allegations. I said, wait, if that's not something you have, then maybe don't bring it up in conversation.
In any case, warning was issued by Kilmeade on Fox. Steve Bannon heard it and he really wasn't happy about it. He was so pissed off that he lost his aspirations for meth addiction for a little bit and decided to pay attention to going after the Murdochs personally, which we like. Authoritarians, they don't like other people criticizing them. So Bannon referred to Kilmeade as an apparatchik. He doesn't really matter. It's the Murdochs who matter. And he started talking about how if Donald Trump wins and Steve Bannon gets put in a position in the White House or something like that, that their secret police, he didn't call them that, but will go and maybe even arrest members of Fox because Fox was purchased illegally, he believes. True, not true. Fox is a bane in our existence, so I'm all good with it. But this was on the War Room podcast that Bannon hosts, where he invites other mouth-breathing, IQ-challenged doofi, on to talk about theories about politics in this country and fascist far-right nuttiness that would never work and where we would never have a functioning country and all sorts of innocent people would suffer. But that's what Steve Bannon wants. Let's read what he said. You know how they run the system over there and how they run it. How they run the system over there and how they run it. Bannon needs a little help with his English. They start on the couch in the morning, bouncing up and down, and then go all the way through the evening news. Murdoch, did I mention they were foreigners? I don't know, they're going to build a wall on 6th Avenue between Fox and the rest of New York. And then he goes on to, he calls them foreigners again, talks about, and again, basically goes into MAGA was ascendant, and they hate MAGA. He said, we're different than everything they are. You see, Fox is the neoliberal, neoconservative wing, little buzzwords. I think he's trying to say they like war, but Bannon likes war too. It just has to be against the right people, gays, Jews, other non-Christians, women's rights. In any case, they went on to sort of talk about how Fox News is destroying the Republican Party, destroying our society, that Fox supported Nikki Haley and DeSantis, and they've attacked Trump. And, that could be because Trump's insane and maybe have nothing to do with, or I don't know their positions, but who knows. They are all liberal neocons. They fully support the concentration of wealth in this nation. They are foreign. It's a foreign billionaire family that do not have the best interests of the United States in mind. Well, you know what? I agree, actually. They don't have the best interests of the United States in mind or any country they're in. I don't think it's necessarily because they're foreign. I think it's because they're evil. As for concentration of wealth, what does this jack-off think happened under Trump when he gave that huge tax cut to his buddies who have pass-throughs at real estate companies and the rest? I mean, I love they play populist, right? Hey, we're national socialists. Just kidding on the socialist part. I believe we could show in the next Trump administration he gun-decked his citizenship. I don't even know what the that means. You're supposed to be an American citizen. Well, they took care of that so they could buy it. again, if he's here, especially the irony of all the attacks on immigrants, if the Murdochs are here and they did not get the proper paperwork, I'd be happy to kick him the out of the country. That's not what Bannon's getting at. Bannon doesn't care about any of that crap. You have to be for his sort of Naziist agenda. And if you're not, and care who you are, he'll find a reason to hate you. You know what I mean? He doesn't have a problem with Byron Donalds being black, because Byron Donalds supports all the garbage he supports. He doesn't have any problem with anybody as long as they want the garbage he wants. It ends, of course, with him declaring that Fox had lied to people, and once again, that you can't listen to them, and they are trying to undermine our country from within. Sounds a lot like the kind of stuff that these guys tend to say about Jews. Here are your right-wing populist lunatics that will populate the next Trump administration. Fox News is not crazy enough for them. In fact, they call themselves the opposite of Fox. Fox is liberal as far as they're concerned. Keep that in mind when you're talking to your relatives and others about, who Steve Bannon is and Donald Trump is. We can't afford 4 more years, or really even 4 more seconds of Donald Trump in office. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like the content, please subscribe, and you can catch us at C. Schechter, that's the channel, and we'll hope to see you the next time.
Night, night. Don't let the bed bugs bite.